Oh my god, again. I was just mentioning about being muted and or not having on the right screen, and there we go. Yeah. Anyway, we are playing the Outer Worlds, and we'll probably go for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, probably, depending on how I feel. I won't be having cam on today, just don't feel up to it and just want to kind of see what it's like without having camera sometimes. And yeah, so let's see how this orchard is. Oh, hey, we've got something. Where? Oh, here.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Okay. Got something bigger here.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Where else? Oh, is that an enemy?
Timeline discrepancy detected
Something's
nearby.
bumming me out.
Incoming, Captain!
I just wanted to make you smile.
Something's bumming you out!
Just a bit crazy. Pardon me.
Don't mess with
That's just a bit creepy. Okay. Load them. We'll go to that again.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Oh, in there.
Timeline discrepancy. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Just loot those.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Nah, I don't care about that.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as
Stand in awe before our huge Rizzo's Hothouse Conservatory trademark. This building hosts almost as many plant breeds as we have delicious products. Almost.
Okay.
Are you wondering about that omnipresent, warm, and fragrant mist? That's just our all-natural fertilizing spray, made of pureed Sissy Pig waste products. From nature, back to nature. Our spray is part of the cycle of life. Note, Rizzo's discourages inhalation of its safe and natural liquid fertilizer. In case of accidental inhalation, please record any unusual effects and give that record to the nearest Rizzo's employee as quickly as possible. Remember, you
Oh, they're all
are
gone a
part
bit
of the
wild.
Rizzo's family. Be kind to your family.
Someone to talk to that's maybe not crazy. Hey, dude.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Are you authorized to be in the conservatory?
No.
Are you trying to give me a heart attack?
Maybe.
Are you my ex-wife?
No.
No, she fell off the side of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances 6 years ago. Conveniently rendering our marriage contract null. You must be the new,
No,
groundskeeper?
not a new groundskeeper.
That can't be it either, seeing how the new one hasn't died yet. Just who are you?
What we got here? Hard question to answer. Who am I really? Who are any of us? You were right the first time. I returned from beyond the grave to exact my revenge I'm a freelancer captain. I've been hired to investigate murder. Nobody of consequence. I drift. No, I'm going for the intelligence.
Merciful law, that sounds like a lot of philosophism, which is highly outlawed throughout Halcyon. But I won't report you, considering how heavily armed you are.
Well, he's not under their power.
Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff he gets, bent over plants all day. Oh, seems I'm not as young as I feel.
Did Halcyon and Helen come for him? Well, we saw that already.
Tromped in and out of the conservatory with no heed for anyone else. Good thing none of my charges were damaged. Starlet or not, I would have had a harsh word for her.
Pardon me.
I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD labs not soon after. She's just a serial actress. Yet she acts like she's deserved of the same access as a co-CEO. Well, she's not going anywhere ever again, which is a shame, of course.
Well, yeah, she's kind of
Taken
dead.
too soon and all.
You're a botanist, right? What do you do for Rizzo's?
I sit inside and I look at plants. Goal is usually to make Rizzo's fruit products hardier and sweeter, but for every success, there are a couple of hundred failures. Example, tried breeding native tripicale with a foreign strain. Would have called it hexticale. In the end, it bred so fast, workers were swallowed up before they could harvest it.
Okay, that's not good.
It can be attributed to the wasp-ketos. Some lament their irritability, but their
I haven't come near one of them yet.
unmatched. What's a few dead workers in the architect's designs?
Yeah, they don't really care, to be honest. Take your word for it. Waspios are angry flying bugs, right?
You say angry. I say efficient. Not only can our wasp-ketos defend themselves, but Rizzo's investments as well. They come through the orchards only during pollination cycles, as dictated by our hive control operators, which means that visitors usually aren't on the receiving ends of their stingers.
Okay. But if something goes wrong in the hive control, mosquitoes could get out. Bunch of bugs don't seem all impressive. If these things are so dangerous, why are they pollinizing orchards? Go for the engineering one.
Well, yes, if there's an equipment malfunction, the pollination cycle will have to be manually shut down, which means traveling to hive control while the wasp-ketos swarm.
Okay, then. I actually thought there was a body on there for some reason. Okay. Let's continue.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What's she been doing?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector.
Oh.
You discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon.
Get ready.
Ouch. Oh gosh, there's a few of them. What, even one of the bugs? I didn't want to kill any of you. Vermophobia. Constantly taking damage from parasites and infected humans. You no longer is a victim to worm creatures. No, I don't care for that. Oh, they've got more than one on them? Because there's one there, one there, one there. And that's one of the... Oh, so they maybe get turned into those? When, like, drained enough? Okay. Oh, we got a robot here.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Can that talk to me? Come on. No. Loot, loot, loot. Give me your loot. Okay. I'm gonna guess we're going in here. Let's see. Wait a moment. Okay, let's see which direction are we going. It's saying it's still going that way, but what's in here? Exterminator, auto check, terminal. Is it just one of these? No, it's not.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh. Yeah. Let's just click these. Get a bunch of these monster things to take on. No, get away. Yep, I am okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay, let's see. Where's she gone?
Congratulations, Inspector.
It's showing this way.
Footprints belonging to the deceased actress. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
This card is for Rizzo's Research and Development District Labs. If you are reading this warning anywhere other than the RRDD NDD labs, please return it to the labs for only moderate extreme pay deduction and mild reduction of working fingers. So why would you go and keep it then? No, I mean, why would you go and return it? We look for this? No. Bummer. Huh? The shaft of the tossball stick has been incorrect, exceeding tossball regulation requirements.
Vincent Wicker detected
Pardon me.
embedded within the chunks of dark matter. Wicker is not a known ingredient of the dark matter product.
Examine the end of the stick. Looks like someone's completely obliterate a picnic basket. Maybe it's some kind of upper class mating ritual. What the fuck?
The only members of a tossball team strong enough to crack a stick into are the dedicated hackers, like Black Hole Birdie. Whatever Ms. Ruth Bellamy must have relayed to the tossball hacker during their picnic together instigated a furious increase in his usual strength threshold by 52%.
Something went wrong here. I really hope it wasn't the food.
They probably had one of those parasite things on them. Okay, I want to just kind of look around a little bit.
Well, only one thing to do
Get back.
I just want to be your friend.
I just want to be your friend.
Well, I don't want to be your friend, so you keep back.
Timeline
Okay, so that's sealed.
detected nearby.
Oh, where are we going? Where is the thing that's talking about? So it's nearby, but where? Oh. No. Unless it's somehow in there, but we can't get in there. Oh, we're gonna have to take these on. Whoa, 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 whoa. None of that.
Hey, everybody okay? Great.
Oh, we did something. Speak the fried console. We have to get dead sapling. Where's the dead sapling? Maybe in here? Puzzle hedge.
We got a head raise? Captain, we gotta.
Talk to him.
I've already told you 6 times, and I'll tell you 6 more. I don't want a fucking tour. You can badger me all you
Okay.
want. I don't care if I'm from Forest Mills. I'm here as an individual, and I have just as much right to be here as any other visitor. You're welcome to bring a lawyer if you really want to try to force me out, but I can guarantee you that I will bury them.
Okay, then. So, do you scream at every single person that approaches you, or am I special? What the hell are you talking about? Nobody's trying to kick you out, buddy. You should watch your turn. My killing hand is itching, and people raise their voice. Yeah, so we'll do the scream at everyone.
Don't play dumb with me. How many of you fools have I spoken to by this point? 7? 17? Wait a moment. You have all your teeth. You're not soaked in
Others
filth,
don't
and
have
you're not
teeth.
quite as slack-jawed as the regular Rizzo staff. Are you not with Rizzo's?
No. So hired me to get rid of troublemakers. No. What do you think I was a worker? Huh? What made you think I was a worker? Couldn't I be another visitor in the orchard?
Between the lockdown and the fiasco at the Grand Colonial, there are more interesting places for the average colonist to be, which leads me to believe you're no average colonist.
No, I'm not.
Please inform me if you'd be interested in a job. I've spent enough time out here that I'm starting to itch. I do not enjoy itching. I'm sure
Neither
you
do
have
I.
questions.
You mentioned working together. You said you work for Forest Miles. You mentioned working
I
together.
did. You see, Rizzo's has been advertising a contest in the puzzle hedges. Whoever gets to the center first gets a bottle of the first Spectrum ever made, the Spectrum Original. My
Can't be too
choice,
hard.
however, lies with the associated promise, the chance to attend the Spectrum Brown unveiling and meet Halcyon Helen.
Yeah, she's kind of dead. Helen's dead, but Rizzo hasn't formally cancelled the contest.
Indeed, you are a savvy one. Rizzo's can no longer make good on their promise, which means this entire contest is one big fraud. All I need is a single piece of evidence. With the Spectrum original bottle, which is located in the
lawyers.
center of the puzzle hedges, I will have all I need to sue Rizzo's for all they're worth. That's where you come in.
Right, I'll get you your prize. Why would Rizzo's give one of their original products away for free? Why does Forest Mills want to sue Rizzo's? Go for that one.
Technically, I sue not on behalf of Forest Mills, but for my own benefit. In arbitration, it might be difficult to argue that this contest is designed to slight Forest Mills. However, as it so happens, if my lawsuit takes a chunk out of their savings, then I can collect while also damaging their capital. It's a mutual win. I make millions.
Not really.
Rizzo's falls further from the board's good graces, and Forest Mills products look that much more valuable compared to Rizzo's trash.
Okay then. I'm not sure I understand why you need my help. It's just a maze, isn't it? Is anyone else trying to get Spectrum Original?
Two buffoons, but persistent buffoons. There's that woman from Glacial Age who has perhaps never had an original idea in her life and hopes to pass the original off as her own. Then there's Navarre, who is strange. I suggested I give her the original after my lawsuit if we worked together, but she wouldn't hear of it. It must be hers alone, it seems.
Why would they give away their original product?
I don't know if you know this, but Rizzo's is on the outs. They're losing power and losing money. This was no doubt a desperate bid to regain some lost clout. That, or their marketing team is particularly spiteful. You know the saying, I'm sure. Why work for a promotion when sabotage takes half the time and a quarter of the effort?
I'll get the prize, I guess.
Excellent. I look forward to finally being able to focus solely on legal matters. Oh, and keep an eye out for competitors. Odds are they'll be looking out for the original as well.
Okay then. Can't be that hard, right? What's this person up to?
Greetings. Have you brought your auto mechanical to the service technician lately?
No. What you said sounds both banal. What? Banal? I've never heard of that word. And scripted enough to be a code phrase. Am I wrong? Are you trying to sell me something? I mean, it was on my list of things to do. I'll go for the intelligence one.
Clever, aren't we? Should be careful. Making accusations like that could get a body into a lot of trouble. Anyway,
Okay then.
You aren't the person I was looking for.
Sure. How do you know I'm not? What the hell are you talking about? Why are you asking me about mechanicals? I'm not interested anyway. How do you know I'm not?
You're not covered in a layer of dirt, fertilizer, and self-loathing. Listen, I don't know you, so I'd rather keep my admissions to a minimum without the presence of legal counsel. I was waiting for someone to give me information about these hedges. That's as much as you need to know.
I'm pretty sure she's hiding something. And I'm not sure I want to know what it is.
I take offense to that.
You should. Oh, I get it. You're after prizes into the hedge too.
Shh, not so loud. Ah, damn it. I guess you already know.
Well, why else would you be in here, to be honest?
You've caught me.
Sorry, I already agreed. Spectral Original to someone else. If you're finding the bottle, won't let you go to the unveiling. Why are you here? You're not the only one looking for a Spectral Spectrum Original, I imagine.
No. There's a bottom feeder who sees an easy payday connected to it, but he's hardly worth considering. I also briefly engaged with an optimistic young woman intending to use the original as a springboard for upward mobility. Better than letting it rot, but still not ideal.
Yeah.
What interest have I in an unveiling? I don't watch much in the way of serials, and crowds only make it easier for people to get behind you. I'm after the Spectrum original itself.
But
I
why?
like to drink. Have you noticed that there's no trace of anything the corporations have done in the past? In fact, this contest for the original is the only time I've ever seen a corp refer to a prototype product not currently on the market. And why isn't it on the market?
Now you mention it, it's a little strange. Who cares? What's done is done. Sounds like plenty of dangerous train of thought. You know, I remember I don't care. I'll go for the top one because I want to know.
Indeed. And it's happened before. Seems the Corp are trying to hide their past failings. Anyhow, it's valuable to me to collect that which might inform future generations. Did you now? And how do you know the others aren't secretly Rizzo's agents who'll stab you in the back and take the bottle the moment you turn away? Give me the original and your actions will actually matter. I can promise you that.
Kinda tempting.
Think fast. Never know when someone will come out of a bush, bolt or pistol at the ready. Keep your voice down. Never know who might be listening.
So, about that prize you're looking for, who exactly are you?
Nobody of consequence. Think of me as an archivist. I collect that which the corporations have dismissed as failures and try to sweep under the rug. Take the recalled Spacer's Choice Powerhead. It was a shotgun shell on a stick, apparently supposed to be used like a spear. Had a tendency to ream the user's torso with buckshot. Corps don't want the common man to know about screw-ups like that, which is why I keep my actions decidedly in the shadows.
Okay. Mentioned prior orchard contact.
I did. Someone I paid to inform on the orchards after I heard murmurs of a prize here. For security reasons, I never learned much about my contacts. All I knew about this one was that they were a groundskeeper. But the one here is either senseless or acting very well. Presumably, whoever I was in contact with was lying. Or they were found out and hurled off the side of Eridanos. It's a risk of the business.
So about the prize you're looking for.
I'm afraid I haven't made much headway on my own. Admittedly, I'm a little wary of all the explosions I keep hearing.
Ah, so there's a little bit of danger here.
Think fast. Never know when someone...
Okay. Take them out. Thank you. And thank you. Oh, okay, so that's wrong. It'd be this way. Okay, don't want to walk into one of those. Well, definitely not there. Oh, got a bit of a crazy one in here. There's a robot right here. Oh, take that out. Oh, that was a bit close. Whoa, no you don't. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, no, no, no. Get away. No. Leave me alone. Get back.
Real funny. Giving me the
Rude. Gosh, a lot of body parts. That's the center? It's not. That's trash. How do I know if I've got to the place? Like, this is seeming like it. But I don't know. Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not cool. Is this it? This must be it, right? Oh, okay. Now we're there. No, it isn't. What? How do you know if you're at the middle? Okay, it's going nowhere. Ouch. So that must have been it back there, but like I'm confused. Ouch. That's to go out. Ah, so that's where we gotta go. Oh. That's just ammo. So I know what I'm going for now. I would say it's gonna loop around. Oh, but then what's that there? Oh, that's that. So then, yeah, this way. Oh. There we go.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh.
Ground appears to be scattered with purpleberry seedlings. This particular strain is of a variety proprietary to Rissos. And
So anyone that got to the middle got taken over. Containing seed, half buried in dirt. You turn it over, you find a label at the bottom that reads property of Castor Reynolds, botanist. Looks like the person who took the original didn't hide their track so well. So it was the botanist guy. Display case, greetings and congratulations, visitor. You found your way to the center of the purpleberry puzzle hedges, and you have earned one-of-a-kind boon, the right to look upon one of Rizzo's product free of charge. We encourage you to wonder at the Spectrum original might taste like as you keep at least 3 feet away from the display case at all times. Congratulations, explorer. You reached the center of the purpleberry hedges. Certificate entitles you to 5% discount at the Rizzo products at select Rizzo vending machines. Note that promise of discount is non-binding. Any failure to find Rizzo's vending machines accepting said discount are responsibility of the holder, not the Rizzo's corporation. Any attempts to force discount or dispute grounds of the certificate's discount will be prosecuted at full extent of lethal force. Damn. So that's all in here, I guess. So it's any other way out, or no? No. Yeah, let's make our way up. Wonder if I can get out this way. Where was it? Who's this?
My word, stranger, you sure gave me a fright. I thought you were one of those strange sorts heaving all over the place. Maybe they got a bad batch of purpleberry wine. Since you don't seem to be laughing maniacally or projectile vomiting, I think you could do
Pretty
something.
much.
I'm trying to come up with a new name for a glacial age product, but the creative side of things just isn't my area of expertise. Do you happen to have any ideas?
That happens. I'm a freelance product consultant. My advice isn't cheap. I guess I could try. I was wondering the hedge mazes, asking for a product pastime of yours. Yeah, that one.
Hey, just because I'm in a hedge maze doesn't mean I'm not on work time. So what do you think about helping me out?
I'll say the consultant.
Wow, a real consultant. And I had the good fortune for you to luck into me. I'd be delighted to pay you. So, the company I'm with is Glacial Age. Our products usually have a finer ring to them, and the product I'm trying to name is a vodka. Take your shot.
Remember Earth vodka? No. Do you think of volatile vodka could appeal to Hammersmith crowd? Still Dreams by Glacial Age. If you want to seem really uppity on second thought, maybe so Glacial Age.
Wow, that sounds great. I'm sure my bosses will love it. And don't worry, I'll absolutely credit you in one of the product footnotes.
Sure. I get the funny feeling you're not here to sightsee. What is it you're trying to find a name for anyways? Or she just said it was for a vodka.
Hell no! Who'd sightsee in a place like this? I've nearly stepped on 3 landmines, and I just had to crawl through a hole in a hedge to keep myself from being crisped up by a mechanical. When you hear the word maze, do you typically think of instant death lurking around every corner? Because I
Not really.
don't.
Going to take a wild guess, seeing you're in this maze, you're trying to reach the center. Feel you're a long way from Glacial Age officers. Yeah, about the center.
Close. I want what's in the center. You've heard of the competition, right? Whoever gets to the center gets a rare Rizzo's product and the chance to meet Halsey and Helen.
Which is dead.
Eyes on the rare Rizzo's product, namely the Spectrum Original, the first product Rizzo's ever made. I intend to reverse engineer it and make it Glacial Age's own.
Like anyone who drinks Glacial Age is gonna know the difference.
Ooh, this is dandy. I was not expecting any feedback from field testing before I'd even created the product. I'll be sure to jot that down for future reference.
God.
All I need for my prototype is the original itself. Then I can start production.
Isn't stealing original to make your own kind of dishonest? Kind of dishonest. Not seeing why you want my help. You're not the only one seeking product, right? Yeah, but dishonest.
Dishonest? I've only ever heard that word used in that arbitration serial Lawful Labelle. Rizzo steals, Spacer's Choice steals, Auntie Cleo steals.
So it just makes it good.
If Rizzo's decides to release one of their original products for anyone to take, then it's Glacial Age's right to swoop in and be proactive.
I already promised to someone else.
Looks like the others are getting a little more aggressive. I know it's asking a lot, but maybe you could find it for me instead? Help out a struggling R&D developer?
You're right. Good luck with it.
My oh my, wouldn't it be wonderful if a freelancer could help rescue me from my horrible plight?
Not wanting to go and give it to that person. Okay, so let's give it to this person here.
Hello there, stranger. Has the terror ray landed? Keep your voice down. Never know who might be listening.
Well, we did find it, didn't we?
Better than a burning barrel filled with Spectrum original bottles, I suppose. Follow your lead. Keep an eye out for fakes. I'm afraid I haven't made much headway on my own. Admittedly, I'm a little wary of all the explosions I keep hearing. Think fast. Never know when someone will come out of a...
But we did get the thing in the middle. Let's go back to there. It was this way. So there's no actual prize. Let's see. Where is the thing? I don't know. I just know it's not here. Not that way. It's this way. Let's go and get these other enemies. Oh gosh. The hell is this doing in here? Take those. Okay, we get out of here now.
I'm glad you're back. The suit. I'm sure you have.
The original wasn't at the center, but I think might know where to find it.
I should have expected that things wouldn't be as easy as they looked. Well, let me know if you find any other information.
Got the job
Has there been
mentioned.
any progress?
I'm not sure. That's a mazer.
Navigating is normally no easy task.
Hi.
I'm glad you're feeling. And if. Well, don't consider.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Do we have a quest here that was for it? Yeah, we'll do that, I guess. Oh, yeah, we're going to the botanist, that's right. I forgot. The hell? Oh, I thought they were coming for me.
Hello again, youngster. You're certainly doing a lot of running to and fro. Don't overexert yourself. The waspitos can smell weakness. Bleed.
Okay, I found this bottle at the heart of the puzzle hedge. It says it's yours.
There that damn thing is. Thank you. I guess this proves it's wise to label your things. Otherwise, some fool might use them as prizes in an ill-advised scavenger hunt.
Found it real close to where I should have found Rizzo's original. Strange, huh? Did you drop this when you were stealing the original from the maze? You can tell me. It was sent to the maze. The prize was not. Yeah, does he have it?
Hey now, I don't steal. I repossess that which never should have been offered to the public in the first place.
Stealing.
So he has
You're
it.
describing stealing.
Do you people make it a business of coming into Rizzo's workplaces and harassing the employees? I will admit, I did take the original, yes. But I did so to keep it away from those who shouldn't have it. It's safer in my hands. If you're here to get it, I might suggest you give up. I'm known to be quite a stubborn git.
What do you want the original for?
I didn't want it for anything. I needed to keep it safe. Rizzo's almost never makes mistakes, but offering a classified original product to the public for free? Any upstart might grab it and use it to make Rizzo's look bad, or steal it to make a new product offshoot, or, law forbid, start a lawsuit of some kind. Better I hold on.
You just explained all those people. Don't you think mines and killer mechanicals were a bit of an overreaction?
The what now? I didn't order any mines or machines. I just paid Slug to encourage people not to enter the puzzle hedges. Figured they'd just dress somebody up like a primal and chase maze-goers, like we did after the Spectrum Black unveiling a decade back. Or maybe that was a real primal, I forget.
Swage, you taking the original makes it seem like Rizzo's lied about the prize, which is fraud. Second thought, you're right, you keep the original. Administrator Lodovico requested I retrieve the original. It's going to be difficult. Let's go to persuade.
Damnation, hadn't thought of that. Isn't my having it better than any random guest making off with it? I guess
No.
not, if it'll cause the company more trouble. Here's the original. Don't do anything with it that I wouldn't do.
Sweet. Gonna give it to the person that's like an archival person.
Good evening. What did you see last Tuesday?
Huh?
Keep your voice down. Never know who might be listening.
Oh, she was just covering. I have the original. Here you
Let me
go.
have a look. It's a little scratched on the neck, and the label's a bit smudged. Smells funny, but I think it is genuine. Yes, this'll look really good in my archives.
I wouldn't lie.
Here's your pay. I'll be in touch if there's ever another time when I need to keep a corporation honest. And if anyone ever asks, we never met.
Okay then. Yeah, so what's next? Disappearance of a watchman? We'll keep on there. What? Track down the profit of profitability. Go for that one. Since we're here. We haven't leveled up for a while. Well, we're almost leveling up anyway. What do we have over here? Seems like nothing really here. So there's something up here. So it seems like it wants to have steps up here. No. Oh, there's a person.
Happy customers are repeat customers.
Okay. No one around. Well. God damn it. There's another person. Okay. What are we going to find in here?
I'd like to investigate a corporation without having trod through the nightmare that is their R&D department.
Yeah, what are we going to find in here? Huh, what?
I can hear you out there. If you
Yeah, and?
the majority of your mental capacities, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
We'll make it there in a moment. Just doing a bit of looting. Oh, there we go.
You hate to see it.
How in the Aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo.
Opened the door.
Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will.
Okay. Who are you?
Pardon the blue blazes out of me, but who in the name of the Eternal are you? I'll have you know, I am Dr. Leora Blossom, the head of research and development, and you are standing in my lab, uninvited.
Not quite in the lab.
You couldn't tell by the empty lobby and general state of disarray, but this is no time to be playing games.
Who's the person behind you? Something's obviously going on here. You really want to assess me right now. Yeah.
No, you're right. Listen, I'll be direct with you. You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry. Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab.
Didn't see any hostiles on the way in here from the entry door. You could make a run for it. What goes on in the labs that would turn your researchers against you? There isn't anything you can do to help. What? There isn't anything you can do to help? Oh, okay, yeah. I can't take care of your problem. I can take care of your problem, but I need some answers. Let's go to persuade.
Yes, I suppose I should make myself useful. Let me think. Ah, I know. I can remotely unlock the supply closets in the lower levels of the lab. Perhaps you
Cool.
find some useful apparatus or two in them?
Yeah, about the researchers turning against you.
No. They're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid. We're a research and development branch of Rizzo's, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential. You understand?
No, we can't persuade. Oh, come on. You're safe with me.
Call me a skeptic, but no, I don't believe it would be. Loose lips think new product ships, you know? Happily, of course.
I can take care of your problem.
Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well. Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room.
Better than cold-blooded murder.
The door to the lower labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
Leveled up. Okay. Oh, so that got opened. That's sealed. Didn't even notice there was a door here. Down we go. Oh, there's a person. don't really want to collect all that shit. So I don't use it. I'm actually curious, like, this stuff here, does it actually do anything? Like, does it get used into there or what? Hmm. Did they put those on them? Okay, that's closed.
Did I hear something? Maybe. Never.
Get back.
Maybe. To shreds, you say?
What didn't even die?
I just wanted to make you smile. I just want to be your friend.
What is killing me? Oh, that's dead.
I'll show you happiness. Something could that
Oh.
be? What could that have been? I'm not gonna let no one bring me down. What could that have been?
They got a bit more health.
Smile.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Might I conclude you found an alternative method of classification? Please return for consultation at once. And do remember, unauthorized access of confidential Rizzo's information is a capital offense.
Okay. So I've been researching on those. A discovery. Oh, I really don't want to read all of this. Finally finished our first set of experiments on the parasites we have harvested from the infected would-be attraction animals, and the results have been, what the hell am I doing? Why am I taking this tone? Who's going to see this aside from the members of the research team? I barely need to mention beyond completely phenomenal today's find has been, not only have we discovered why Harold, the system's saddest teacup candidate, had a remarkable turnaround. Frankly, I'm amazed that no one realized something was awry earlier. His cage was only about as large as he was. By the way, Mayors, there goes your daily adreno injections theory, you buffoon. But we also found something that may find to be vice presidential position in no time. Reminds me to devote a bench commemorating the Rizzo's semi-industrial exploration team for giving their lives to bring back iridium gigasus from holy caves. I'll also be certain to devote an even larger bench to myself for finding the birth site of the parasites and ordering experiments to start. I've already been in talks with management about ideas for products that could utilize the parasites' joy intensifying hormones. It's amazing that Slug hasn't looked deep into this. We may have to cede them the land but seemingly they haven't disturbed our research site, while their oversight is Rizzo's immense benefit. Great job to me. Today's incident. I'm sure some of you are still shaken by the events earlier today, but of course but the course of science never did run smooth. The benefits of our research are easily worth potential risk associated. Garcia would most certainly agree if she were still alive. I've talked to Administrator Ludovico about setting up some additional security measures in case of another test subject breach. In the meantime, for the love of the architects, do not infect an individual test subject with more than one parasite. The prolific joy will have to be enough for at least now. I'm still looking into promotional means, but I think we'll find something soon. Some Rizzo's product engineers have discussed mass producing the parasites and placing them in some kind of beverage to evenly distribute the joy-inducing hormones. Things seem to be very promising. I look forward to the day I can leave this backwater facility behind. So they were in on it. Blossom demanded we help their engineering team produce a gas that would target the neural links of individuals affected by iridium gigases. Well, we did, and it was simple enough. Just isolate a particular cell type only found in the parasites and produced an enzyme that should shock them temporarily into stasis. But you better believe the second it came time to tell the administrator about it, she was the one who had developed the gas, and she was the one who had been primarily working with engineering to get everything together. She takes credit for initial finding, and even after Dr. Garcia's death, which was basically all Dr. Blossom's fault, she still somehow manages to find a way to spin things in her favor. Some of the other researchers were talking about altering the gas, not to target test subjects, but to target her, and for it to not render its target unconscious but dead. I wouldn't write this down, but I know Dr. Blossom doesn't read log entries that she didn't write. Tell you the ideas are beginning to seem more appealing. More and more appealing. Okay, so we got that. At the earliest convenience, the slug labs require you to your sanitation services for cadaver removal. There are 2 bodies present in the RR and DD labs, 1 scientist and 1 test subject. Send a team to move the potential corpse to the incinerator. After this, please send the hazard teams to dispose of the test subject for highly classified reasons. The corpse can emit certain chemical compounds that are extremely dangerous if mishandled. Please don't skimp on the protective gear. We'd hate to have to hire a separate utility team to pick up the bodies of yours. Okay. So they've been in on it. What's in here that we actually need to collect? We've looked everywhere in here, right?
If it weren't for the random explosive canisters everywhere, I'd almost call this cozy.
True. Oh, got a screen. Oh, I probably could interact with it. What are these? Just normal stuff.
Just who in the... Oh,
Huh?
it's you. Wait, what do you think you are?
Oh, damn.
Dr. Blossom? Captain, we gotta hurry.
Was it just the person that was behind her? That door's open.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
Well, yeah. Social media era. Although I distinctly remember hearing gunshots with the intercom, you don't see any bullet casings.
Anyone else think there should be more bullet holes here?
Examine the body. You heard the gunshots earlier. The victim's blood loss is oddly minimal.
What an awful place to die. What do you think?
So how'd they die then? 5 kills in and out before we could catch a glimpse of the culprit. I'd expect more blood. Strange, I heard gunshots over the intercom, but don't see any casings. Pretty sure they're dead, or whoever did this was evil, like some kind of villain. Bullet casings.
I remember those gunshots. Energy weapons don't sound that way. The killer must have been using something exotic.
Okay. Not all spectrum flavors are present. Or could that be it? Gatling taunts me behind the glass cage. Infernal Void, damned thing, refuses to work. And I know the exact cause. It's me. Why am I wired like this? Why? Whenever I tried to fiddle with the internals sober, I broke parts off, or connections failed to fire, and pieces stuck in the casings shortened out other components. So of course the solution was obvious. Get at least a little plastered prior to the work period. Every work period when I'm relaxed, my hands don't shake and it's easier to see where things should fit and how to bridge to certain connections. The problem, of course, is that I also get artistic. Why should a weapon work on schematics alone? Why shouldn't you have to say the slot one every single fucking kind of spectrum vodka into one thing because it will fire for the first time? I don't even know if it's tied to the weapon's internals or if it's some kind of lock, but it seems like it should fire and absolutely will not. I have to get every kind of spectrum, including black. I can only hope the storage warehouse has recent shipments of entire spectrum, or all this work would have been for nothing. Okay, so they made a gun that's powered by the slug stuff?
Whatever's on that file was worth murdering these people. Now, I'm doubly intrigued.
Oh, I was hoping we could grab it. Oh.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned.
This is Dr. Blossom. Eridanium gigaseous slug research report 1. Subject, a bunch of slugs. Ugh. These things may well be Rizzo's ticket to the top of the board. But at the end of the day, they still look like my brother would if he ever stopped.
How'd they get out? Oh, because the door's open.
Initially found these little bastards suckling on the hairy undersides of a teacup canid. Much like my brother, who works for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. The backstabber. Suffice it to say that these things are parasites. The canid didn't seem to mind, but it's almost as stupid as my research staff. Good stuff. Oh, whoops. Got some spectrum on the dissection subject. It's fine. Yeah, I think I see a couple sacs in the worm. Might secrete enzymes or poison or something. We'll figure it out later. Starting to see doubles, so I'm going to switch to working on the Gatling. Almost got the spectrum lock done.
I'm a bit confused. Like, do I what was the stats I actually have on her? Like, could she just use like a normal rifle? It's a heavy gun. Well, she does use it only melee mainly though. So it's 314, 381. Okay. What timeline discrepancy over there?
Our body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here mere moments earlier in the timeline.
Looks like the standard shaft dimensions fit a single frame person, allowing them to enter here.
Looks like a standard ventilation shaft to me. Somebody around my size could have crawled in. Wouldn't have been comfortable or, you know, clean. Ventilation shafts usually turn into sprat nests.
Fuse box. Red wire cart, likely think it would disrupt one of the circuits, perhaps the door lock regulation system.
See that red wire? Whoever cut that wire was trying to disrupt the circuit. They could have sealed the lab doors temporarily. At least until the failsafes kicked in.
Okay then. We can't get up there. Can we scan up there? No.
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the waspitos for pollinization. Cycle is now in progress.
Run.
What is that sound? And why am I sure we're about to find out?
Run. Oh god. Can we close the door? God damn it.
Mosquito stings have been known to cause auditory confusion before death. So if you cannot understand this message, that may be why.
I'm not in combat.
I'm going. Coming back, no problem. I'll head over. Yep, be right over.
Yeah, I'm not in combat. They just decide to take them on. Oh, okay. Now I can use it?
Rizzo's thanks any guests trapped in the orchards for your patience as the pollinization...
Abort pollinizations cycle. Good. We're probably done in this area then. Why are they still around?
Incoming.
No, it's not incoming. Do 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 do. It's a long run. So we'll end up going over there for something. Oh yeah, about the pull one. Let's see what this is.
Rizzo's purple berry fudge.
What's about the pull filter? Mechanical contraption for propagating chemicals. Someone has scratched a sentence into the filter saying Iron was here. I hate when people do those kind of things, like carve their names into things that are not theirs. Just graffitiing. The hell? Get back.
Why would anybody bring raptidons up here? Don't this hotel have a policy?
No, don't want that. So we can't get there yet. It's a forest. Can we talk to anyone here? No. Okay, what is this place? It's the sun parlor. Pool cleaner, blue water coloring, number 422, fluorosol, hydrogenated defoamer. Seems Rizzo's has set me up with a rather straightforward task. Slug has been as an automatic mixer for their pool cleaner. If it's automatic, one would think it wouldn't need to manually cycle, but I suppose I should be thankful it works at all. And it says what to do. I don't really want to do all that, but if I have to, then I have to. Oh, we actually have to do it? Oh gosh. Okay, what is it gonna do? Mix a chemical, stock in the vat, then use a console to create compound. You have to decide combination. Not exactly a transformer. Oh, okay, so it's just mixing them. Okay. What is this?
I saw you meander on out of the pool and into the greenhouse. Now you're here. Does that mean what I think it means?
I read your note. Spice, I'm interested.
Good. If you're interested in burying the pool, I'm interested in paying you.
What's in it for me?
More than a handful of bits.
Why go after Hotel Pool? Not exactly a high-profile target.
Maybe not. Maybe I just want Rizzo's working relationship with Slug to implode for the benefit of Spacer's Choice. But you're right. It ain't high profile. And it ain't gotta be. Any damage to Rizzo's is cause for celebration. You ain't gotta concern yourself with my spike.
People really don't like
Consider
them.
me an average Byzantine, and I'll consider you an average contractor.
What is with these bits on his glasses?
That's great to hear. Or grand, as the Byzantines are so fond of saying. Not that I ain't one. There's a chemical mixing machine in the greenhouse that has more than a few volatile chemicals. Mix them and render that pool unusable. Anything that ain't a cleaner should do. Dump the mix into the pool, then find somebody in Slug and tell them you did it for Rizzo's. That'll get those damn bastards into some red water.
Why Rizzo's?
A tad too cozy with your friendly neighborhood slugs. We don't want either gaining power on the board. Easier to do so if their alliance ain't so sweet anymore. Personally, I don't think we're going far enough. Rizzo's is all smiling gun hands and uppity scientists. Wouldn't mind bringing them down with some well-placed bullets, but if you're worried about this hurting your relationship with Slug, I wouldn't. The guard's thicker than the shit in that pool. Tell them you're with Rizzo's and
God damn.
This here's a messy business, friend. And when it comes to messy businesses, the rule's always the same. Don't get too curious, whether it's about Saltuna additives or espionage. Spacer's Choice didn't ruin anything. Rizzo's did. And ain't that a coincidence? But
They're
it's
all
also
crap.
gonna be Rizzo's that permanently puts that pool out of commission.
Alright, I'm off.
Andy.
Ouch. Okay. Now what?
You know, I don't remember the pool making those sizzling noises before. Something happened?
I don't want to say I mixed the wrong stuff. Sorry, did you say clean the pool or destroy the pool? I don't remember.
Oh boy. Listen, you better make yourself scarce before somebody catches wind of this.
I mentioned I work for Rizzo's.
What? Why would Rizzo's do something like that?
Doesn't matter why, just Rizzo's did it.
Well, if you think the admin ain't gonna hear about what Rizzo's did here, you better think again. You'll rue the day you ruin my pool. I swear it.
Oh. It's kind of weird that he's like in kind of swimwear, but he's a guard. And he's not a guard that would jump into the water. Oh, we have to run all the way back up to that guy.
Pool's nothing but an acrid mess of concrete, I hear. Hope I'll hear the sound of Rizzo's heads hitting the floor next.
Usually when I wreck something, I'm the one who gets in trouble. It feels good.
Glad you got something out of it. All I ever feel is a dull ache in my chest. Here's your pay. Spacer's Choice thanks you for your contributions to future profits.
Even though I don't like Space's Choice, but whatever. Okay, where are we? We have to go inside, I believe. Ouch. Wonder if we can get into the apartment it wants me to.
Black hole bed.
What floor would you... Oh, so sorry, but you're not actually authorized. What authorized...
Oh, okay, so I can't get there. Oh, there's some steps. Yep. How do I get there? Maybe there was a thing on another side. Oh no. Right here.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay.
Inspector, I've detected a structural anomaly within a 0.8 meter radius of this locked door.
Could you narrow it down for me?
The panel is 0.3 millimeters shorter than regulation length, suggesting unauthorized modification.
Okay. Underneath the loose floor is a slightly dirty key card. Oh. Ah. Bloody hell. That was a little bit rude. Well, yeah. It's the cause of death.
From additional study of this body's skeletal structure, the cause of death was head trauma.
Head trauma?
Further analysis indicates Evans' fatal injuries were sustained from blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, and his head collided with the ground.
He took a bad fall and cracked his head open. Was it an accident?
Traces of blood on Evans' hands, Inspector.
Did he cut himself or something?
Analysis concludes this blood is human, type A. Medical records indicate Evan O'Connell's blood is type O.
Ooh. So he cut himself on someone else.
It is highly likely the blood is the result of an altercation.
I think it's time to talk to Miss Stillwell.
If you wish to question Amelia Stillwell, Slug's scheduling records indicate that she is presently on duty at the Pilot House checkpoint.
There then. Sure you won't mind me stealing some stuff.
You, here?
Oh, we're going up here. Oh, it's actually outside we're gonna go? Oh, we can actually go and break some stuff down. Oh, we can break down some of gear as well. Probably should just be selling stuff. Are those enemies? Yep. Just blind them all. Whoa, what? There's another island?
Non-slug personnel aren't permitted on the pilot house. Can I help you with something?
I need to ask some questions about your coworker, Evan Connell.
Sure. He in trouble or something?
Depends. Can you be in trouble if you're not alive anymore?
Is this a joke? You're telling me Evan's dead and that's your concern? What is wrong with you?
So, I've seen a lot of bodies in my time line of work. Gets to you. I'm an inspector. I work on facts, plain and simple.
I know he got drunk on the job and I took him back to the hotel to sleep it off. Left him on one of the beds in A2. He seemed fine.
Come on, you know there's more to the story. Yeah, I know something bad happened to you and A2. I want to help.
You won't believe me if I tell you.
Found a giant slug on Evan's body. This case is already unbelievable. Already defoiled relic from a recently defoiled subject from a ship. Lost colonists try me. I don't know. I'm kind of dumb. Believe it or not. Yeah, we found a slug on his body.
You what? Well, shit. Maybe you will believe me. I walked Evan to A2, like I said, and then, out of nowhere, he just came at me. One minute he's laughing and yelling about sharing his joy, and the next, he's choking the life out of me. Grinned the whole time he was trying to kill me, too.
How'd you get away?
Dumb luck, I guess. I got a good hit in, threw him off, and ran like hell. If I'd known the fall killed him, I don't know. I should have told someone.
Got a few more questions.
What do you want to know?
Why didn't you tell anyone Evan attacked you?
Because Evan would never attack anyone. I barely believe he attacked me, and I was there. Guess it shook me up.
There was one of the slugs.
Evan's always been a total sweetheart. I don't get it.
Found slug on Evan's body. Big one. Any idea what that's about?
I can't help you there.
Evan was a victim in all this. We owe it to you to find out what happened.
Have you been to Purpleberry Orchards, Inspector? Awfully nice out there. You should visit.
Well, you owe.
Think it over.
How you holding
I
up?
don't know. The whole thing shook me up something fierce, but I'm still here. I'm upset. Angry at Evan. Sad about him being, scared folks won't believe me. I'm not much for math, so I couldn't tell you how that averages out. But thanks for asking.
Okay. Thanks for everything.
So, what happens now, Inspector?
To you, nothing. I'm not here to get you in trouble. I just want to untangle this web. If you kill the man or left him to die, no, you pay for it. I'm just trying to untangle the web.
Enough. I just wish I could understand why he did what he did. Evan he was my friend. Or I thought he was. I don't know. I hope you're able to make more sense of this than I can, Inspector.
Okay. Who am I reporting to? Someone over that way.
Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
Inspector, you find my missing man?
Yep. He's dead.
Shit. That's fucking inconvenient. What happened?
He attacked Amelia Stillwell, who unintentionally killed in self-defense. I won't delve her in.
Whole head. Oh, that's embarrassing. If he's gonna die and leave me short-staffed, he ought to at least have the decency to get mauled by raptidons or something.
So Evan was covered in slugs when I found him.
That's unusual, but I don't see how that factors in.
Because it controlled him. Maybe, but I intend to find out.
Good for you. That's a nice go-getter attitude you got there. I hope you do figure it out, but my involvement ends here.
Okay, fine then.
The fuck's replacing Evan? We're short-staffed as it is. A new day, a new pain in my ass.
She doesn't care, she just wants a worker. Okay, what's next?
and you'll get fired if you don't do it.
I didn't take a lift before, did I? Yeah, I took the steps.
Halcyon Helen's death was the worst part of all this.
What? You don't mean to tell me that it isn't? There's something even worse?
There is.
The brochure never mentioned anything.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're going upstairs.
What floor would you like to visit?
My penthouse, I guess.
The finest seat in the house.
What are they doing here?
I don't think he can see us, Captain. On account of that huge mask cutting off his vision. You want to maybe let him know we're here?
Oh, that's my people.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Shivering law. Where'd you come from? Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, 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 it's not what it looks like.
Who are you and what do you want?
I'm the mascot for the Rizzo's Rangers. 3-time
What is he doing in here?
Halcyon champions. And what I want is to wish you a good day and be on my way. I seem to have wandered into the wrong premises. I have mistaken this penthouse for the Rizzo's Rangers locker room on account of my headgear cutting off my peripheral vision.
You're talking crap. I'm not gonna hurt you, just relax and tell me what you're up to.
Fair enough. You seem pretty decent. Also, you're guarding the only way out. I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black Hole Birdie, the Holmeister, the Hack Attack. I don't have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message. Something he recorded for Ms. Bellamy while he was off his kilter.
What's the hurry? We've got time. Tell me everything.
It's extremely difficult for me to tell you no. In fact, I'm experiencing enormous mental anguish right now. Will you meet me later over at the pilot house? I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract, I will tell you everything I know about Ms. Bellamy's demise.
You're staying put.
I can't. I'm so incredibly sorry, but I can't. Please try and understand. I don't want to end up like Ms. Bellamy. Meet me over by the pilot house. It's the land complex with the big old engine that keeps us flying. I'll tell you everything I know, I swear.
Okay, then. What are we doing at this computer?
I understand there was an incident at the orchards. The
Yep, just a bit.
Without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The wasp-ketos are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production.
Of course, losing me would have been worse.
Yes, for both of us. I don't want an unsolved murder staining the legacy of this institution. Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious. But let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Have you discovered anything?
Reach it for a cigarette. Plot Dickens, administrator.
You have my attention.
Dr. Blossom is dead, murdered by an unknown killer. Helen insisted on Rizzo's turret lab. No, someone stole data from terminals. Dr. Blossom's dead.
That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend. We have a murderer on the loose, Inspector. As if the death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility.
She was in trouble when I found her. The other workers had turned violent. Not leaped to conclusions. I don't know who was behind her death.
I wish you'd give me a little more information, Inspector. Leora was a friend. But I promised to leave this investigation in your hands, and so I shall. If there's anything else you'd like to share, you have my attention.
I'll let you know if I learn anything else. Helen insisted on going to the Rizzo's lab.
Insisted. That's interesting. We'd scheduled a tour of the lab for Helen. Purely a public relations event to be held sometime in the indeterminate future. Then again, Helen and I were not well acquainted. I can't speak to her intentions.
What were you going to show her during the tour?
Little of consequence. We'd tour the grounds, pause at some locations appropriate for a portrait, let her shake hands with our scientists. Public relations.
Seems normal. She spent a little time at the orchards. I found evidence that she was in panic.
A picnic? I don't recall
Oh, picnic.
A private social
Not
gathering
panic.
at the orchards. I'll have to make a note of this information. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Was there anything else?
Someone stole data from one of the terminals.
That's troubling, to say the least. Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission.
Whatever was the data had to be important.
Everything in research and development is important. But you're right. This thief obviously knew what they were hunting. This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games. Did you discover anything else?
No.
This incident at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow. I don't know how, but I feel it in my marrow. My apologies, Inspector. This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine. I leave it in your hands.
Damn right.
Ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now.
There's a suspicious mascot in my room.
Why was there a suspicious-looking mascot in your room? I'm afraid I don't understand. Is this the lead-up to a joke?
No. You heard me, Lou.
Please don't call me Lou. I don't know why there was a mascot in your room. The Grand Colonial doesn't offer that kind of room service. I think.
Misunderstanding. I just wanted to know if you had anything to do with it. Had some pretty interesting things to say about Blackout Birdie.
Such as?
Birdie convinced him to break into the room. Didn't know. Oh, you didn't know about this. Don't rush me. I'll share my details when I'm ready.
Fair enough. As always, I appreciate your discretion. In any case, let me apologize for this unfortunate business. I'm sure this mascot meant no harm.
Take your word for it.
Is there anything else?
Nope. Okay, let's move out.
What floor would you like to visit?
The lobby.
To the lobby, we go.
I was kind of thinking we'd have some like upgrade things in our suite, but no, it's not. I like that kind of thing. Okay, direction over there.
Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
The hell? Where are we?
Not having
Don't think I'm in the right spot. Oh gosh. We don't need any of those things. So this is... oh, and there's all the trees over there, so this is not a location I was thinking we were going to. And we've got some enemies here. Enemy in here? Yep. Okay, we got a workbench. What does modifying actually do? Ah, okay. No, I don't want to do any of that. Apply the 6. Oh, I don't want an extra zoom. What can we do for the shotgun? Oh, maybe good for doing crit damage there. Speedy barrel. Your weapons, armor, and adding. Oh, but that's nothing to do with that. Crit or that. I'll go for speedy mate. It's plasma. It's the same thing.
Weren't you looking for a new hat?
Indeed. And that looks just like my old one.
What a fortunate find, eh?
Hey, you. Come take a look.
Who are you?
You need some stuff. Fancy watch? Spare cufflink? Single earring? You want it? I've got it.
Stuff she's stolen. Where's all this junk?
Junk? My friend, this is not junk. These are people's prized possessions.
Yeah, I thought so.
Personal effects, beloved souvenirs and knickknacks.
So how did you come by these?
Huh? Oh, well, some of the guests left this stuff behind.
You mean you stole it?
I would certainly not admit to that, even if it were true. Take a look for yourself.
You're doing okay.
Oh, sure. Terrific. Never better. And as soon as I pay off my docking fines, I'll be back on my feet and in my ship.
Docking fines?
So it turns out Slug has some pretty strict rules on vehicle docking, and I may have broken a few of them. Who'd think Slug would be so strict?
Docking rules?
Let's see. There's docking without prior authorization, double docking, docking into adjacent vessels, docking while under the influence of alcohol, docking while under the influence of caffeinoids, and loitering.
I'm caffeinoid right now. Wow.
That reminds me that I've got delinquency fees accruing on top of the original docking fines, which is why I'm hoping you'll purchase my fine wares.
Let's see. I'll take those and armor parts. Any of these. Nah, I'm fine. Oh gosh.
I say, this pocket watch has someone's initials inscribed on it.
I guess this is the factory where they produce all the stuff.
Administrator Rudolph can seem intimidating, but he's a decent fellow. I know.
You're sure he's not in the museum?
Even if he is, no one will think you dress the same as...
Okay. They're gonna try to stop me, but not. Ooh.
This empty bottle of spirits does not belong to any known corporate brand. Suspicious residue detected.
High concentration of ethanol. Someone's brewing moonshine of any septics.
Excellent deduction, Inspector. Imbibing of unauthorized beverages is strictly prohibited under Rizzo's company law. Ingredients include antiseptic alcohol, sucrose, and unidentifiable miscellaneous organic material. Closest match. Counterfeit spirits available at the Piraeus spaceport.
Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
That's the guy we're meant to talk to?
Rizzo's company policy clearly states that all proprietary mascots must exhibit signs of physical life.
Fire, can you tell me what killed him?
Medical analysis complete. This mascot was likely killed by small arms fire at close range. The firearm is unique and does not exist in this unit's database.
Handguns, small caliber ammunition. Never seen a small. Well, these are small wounds. Yeah, I'll go for the handgun.
Entry wounds indicate exotic weaponry. Closest approximations are 1. Incident involving a game of darts. 2. The Needler.
The needler?
Yes, Inspector. carried and wielded by Halcyon Helen, famously deployed by Halcyon Helen in Terror on Monarch. This weapon was responsible for executing the Chief of the Savages, played by Spencer Woolridge.
Still its outfit.
Capable of providing ethical advice. This unit is also incapable of answering rhetorical questions.
I'll take it, I guess. Apparently. Even though he's got it still on him. Oh, we got a perk. Let's see. What? Snake oil salesman. Oh, okay, so we can sell stuff for more to them. What? So we're done on here?
Wish I had a telescope like this back in the Vale.
That was all?
Of course, the company probably would have scrapped it for parts.
Whoa.
If you lose anything else, it's good to know we can purchase a replacement.
So there's that place there, and then that place over there as well. That we'll still have to get to. Gosh, it's a fair way to run. Oh, to add drone. I was going to shoot it.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Aftertaste the rainbow. What the fuck?
Inspector, good to see you. Let me just grant you access and... Welcome to the Piraeus Spaceport.
What? I thought that's where we parked up in this place. And we go.
Eyes up. I think we're about to be...
Hey,
Whoa.
you! We've been looking for you, and by we, I mean Slug. Been real busy sniffing around Eridanos for clues, haven't you, Inspector?
Well, it's kind of our job.
Underground don't like that much.
If you had anything to do with Sublight, you'd have started shooting about 12 words ago.
Should have kept your nose where it belonged, Inspector. Slug's sick of all your meddling in their affairs. Our affairs, I mean. We're... Draw, you damn breadworm, draw!
I'm an inspector, fellas. Sticking my nose where it doesn't belong. It's my job.
Well, you ain't gonna stick that nose anywhere ever again.
Compound. Don't do anything you won't regret. Hold on, your slug asked me to investigate and now wants me dead. Had to turn on for Adrena.
What? No, my head feels great. And once I don't have 6 tongues, I'll tell you what I think of your slander. Now stop moving around so much.
What the fuck?
Wait,
Yeah, he's taking Adrena time.
Maybe this was all a bad idea.
Yeah.
Any chance we could reschedule? Yeah, maybe do this whole showdown business? Never?
Sure, if you tell me exactly who I'm never rescheduling with.
Someone paid us to say we was slug and intimidate you. I don't know who, I swear it. They only ever sent notes. That's everything I know. Honest, we were only gonna rough you up a little. You gotta believe me. And we're real sorry.
Okay then. Get out of here.
You don't need to tell us twice. Come on, all. Let's get the hell out of here.
Funny. What we got in here?
You got an appointment? Slug, I guess. I can't shake the feeling they had something to do with Miss Helen's death.
That's a lot of containers. Is this just a distribution center, or you think they're planning something?
Hey, you. I got something I
Black hole Bertie?
What do you want?
So that's the person who was the boyfriend. You're Black Hole Bertie, right?
Not so loud. How'd you know it was me?
I'm Inspector Dan Goodone.
Yeah, that makes sense. You must be a good one to sniff me out. I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know, incompleto.
Incognito.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's kinda neato. Oh, what's it matter? Helen's gone. She's gone and nothing I do will bring her back. I've been trying to find who did this. That's what she would do. Track down the killer and bring them to justice. But I'm stumped. And not very clever. Being bright was always Helen's thing.
So it wasn't him? How to solve Ellen's murder.
Oh, so you're the inspector.
Yeah.
You have more luck figuring things out than me. You probably want to ask me some questions, huh? I'm sure
Yep.
you're asking everybody questions, so you can find Helen's killer. So, how do I help?
What were you doing the night Helen died?
Playing Blotto with the rest of the Rangers.
What?
You know, soaked, muddled, preserved.
Looter, half shot, void lush, on the Byzantine swizzle. Stop.
Drunk?
1 bit down, 3 bits up, spread across the spectrum. Top heavy. Should I go on?
Kitty's been drinking.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back to the hotel. When I told them Helen and I were Splitsville, they wanted to cheer me up. We were up the pole afore evening. The hotel staff said we was bothering the other guests on account of all the crying and yelling and practice body tackling. Zeke said we should move elsewhere, get some air.
What a good call.
We ended up at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I think somebody wanted to pet a woolly cow. There was this one cow off away from the others. Zeke figured it'd be a laugh to get her drunk. One thing led to another, and I think we might have maybe, you know, stolen her.
Oh my god. What'd you steal a cow for?
No, we were drunk, and we made bad choices. She was all alone. I know how that feels now. It's so hard to be all by your lonesome. My memory's a little muddled after that. I guess me and the team got split up, because I know I was on my own at the pilot house for a time.
Could anyone from the pilot house back that up?
reckon not. See, I went to the weather station. I was looking for where Helen stashed her data pad for safekeeping, right? She'd asked me to get it, mind. I wasn't stealing. I'm no thief.
And did you find it? Why do you think she couldn't get it herself?
I don't know. I didn't ask. On account of she asked me in a note sent to my hotel room. Paper usually ain't too chatty. That's a joke.
Yeah, bit of a crab joke, but sure. Like, ignore him. Don't quite tossball, Bertie.
Helen thought I was funny. I found the data pad at the weather station, like Helen said, but then a guard found me. She started yelling about how I was trespassing and in serious trouble. Thing is, it was real dark out there. So dark, she couldn't tell who I was.
What did you do?
Long story short, I got out of there. Ran like the Rangers were down by 3, and I just bronzed the toss ball in the Friday zone.
Well, I know you weren't sprinting for Sunday Zero. Where'd you go?
I didn't know where I was going, but my legs took me straight to my friend's... to my... fridge-orator.
Bertie, come on. Who was it?
I don't want to tell you. I'll get in trouble.
Not having a witness puts you in bigger trouble.
Look, I talked to Auric, okay? Auric West. Hangs out around the spaceport. He's the one who taught me the breathing exercises I use to calm down.
Thanks. I'll follow up with Auric. Your bookie murders confidant, a secret paramour with whom you're having a torrid affair.
Confidant is like confidence. What's torrid mean?
Auric, who's Auric's Bertie?
Don't get the wrong idea, okay? Auric's not a bad guy. He's just got an unusual job. So now you have the whole story. After I talked to Auric, I went back to the hotel. Woke up the next morning with Helen's data pad in my hand and the hangover to end all hangovers. Don't know if I'll ever drink again.
I'm sure you will. Jeez, you have had time lately, Bertie.
Yeah.
Can I have a look at Helen's data pad?
Oh, yeah, you'll probably want to... Yeah, of course. Of course. Helen sure did have the prettiest handwriting.
Sorry about Helen, Bertie.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Sorry. Here you go, Inspector. Hopefully they make more sense to you. I couldn't make heads or tails of them. Either she was writing in code or I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. I tried for hours to crack her notes, but it's like I said. Being bright was Helen's thing.
Still giving a timeline. I'm not sure a blackout will cut it.
I know that. But you gotta believe me. I would never hurt Helen, no matter how drunk I was. You could preserve me in Spectrum Brown and I wouldn't even look at her funny. I want to help you find her killer, Inspector. I knew Helen better than anybody. And it could be handy to have a guy like me around, in case anybody gives you trouble.
I can't let a suspect be part of investigation.
I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then. Unless you need me for anything else.
I have more questions.
What do you want to know?
About Helen.
What about her?
What was your relationship like with her?
Look, you and me, we both know I'm a big, dumb tossball star, right? That's what I'm good at. Rizzo's knows it. The fans know it. Helen, she saw me as more than that. She saw someone who had more to
Jump
offer
up.
than big muscles and a signature black hole stomp. Being with Helen was magic. She was magic. There ain't good enough words for something as special as what we had together.
Why did you break up?
I wish I knew. Must have been something I did. At the picnic, Helen just kept saying she didn't want to drag me into her world.
Okay.
One of the higher-ups in motion pictures was giving her trouble over us? I don't know. I tried to understand, but I don't.
Did she have any enemies?
Rival actresses, maybe? I don't know too much about the motion picture industry. Except for Helen's pictures, obviously. Those I probably know by heart. Seen them about 100 times each.
God damn.
What do you want to know?
About Auric West.
Yeah?
What's his deal?
Auric's a businessman. He sells stuff you can't get elsewhere. You know, alternative stuff.
Okay.
Talking sort of science, crockery, whole supplements.
And why would someone buy whole supplements?
Maybe putting effort accelerators in your body isn't always the right call, you know? Maybe there are other options. Maybe I don't take all the accelerators Rizzo's pushes on me.
Maybe I should forget that last one. I get it. You want to keep your fringe opinions on the down low.
People get worked up about this kind of thing is all. Not that my personal business should be any concern of theirs.
True.
Yeah?
Where can I find him?
He hangs around the spaceport most days. Since he's not here at the bar, he's most likely over by the buy-up bunks at the shipping yard.
Why do you have a mascot Paul a little stunned over recording in Helen's room?
I remember sending her the recording, but law, I was halfway to preserved by then. I don't know what was on it. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. If I'd said something dumb, folks might think I was involved in her death. I was scared of looking suspicious.
Found the recording, there's nothing incriminating on it. So you had a man break into Helen's old room to cover it up.
Wish that were the dumbest thing I ever did, but it's not.
What's it like? Oh no, I don't care about tossball player stuff. Auric West's over here.
I think I'll stick to my cabin. Thanks.
Hey, pal. Over here. Hey there. You're looking to unwind, friend? Maybe you're on your way to the bar for a good time? Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer or Adreno? Something with a little more kick?
Maybe I am.
Then maybe I'm your guy. The name's Auric. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals, natural substances and the like. You know, alternative stuff.
Okay.
I know. Ooh, it came out of the ground. That's where worms live. I get it. I do. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerators? Says it right on the Anti-Cleo's box. Better than nature, right? Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, pal. Those pharmaceuticals the corporations manufacture, not all of them are as good for you as the board wants you to believe.
Really?
Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal. Trust me. No matter what ails you, I got what you need.
What kind of alternatives do you sell?
What do I sell? I've got premium shit, my friend. Vitamins like you wouldn't believe. Calcium, vitamin D, reverse vitamin D. I got everything, my friend. You got stress problems? I got stress solutions. Aromatherapy eases the mind. Diluted mantisaur essence, best kept secret in the business. And if you're a real freak, techniques to calm yourself by fooling your own mind. If they can tame the rage of a certain well-known tossball star, they can help anybody.
I'd like to ask some questions about Bertie Holcomb.
Wait, you ain't a sheriff, right? You gotta tell me if you're a sheriff.
I'm a freelance inspector brought to investigate the death of Halcyon Helen.
I'll be honest, I don't really know where that puts us.
I'm not here to bring any trouble, I just want to talk.
All right, fine. Yeah, I know Bertie. So what?
Heard you taught Bertie breathing techniques.
Yeah, that was me. Bertie's got a temper, but he's not a bad kid, you know? He's trying to work on it.
How do you know Bertie?
He may or may not buy alternatives from me from time to time. A little diluted mantisaur essence here, a little vitamin B negative there.
What for?
He's stressed out of his mind, the poor guy. Everyone knows his name. Can't turn around without having to sign an autograph. Then you throw in playing tossball for a living. Violence like that, it does things to a body. It does things to the head.
What do you mean tossball does things to the head?
Come on. Birdie's a damn good hacker, but taking that many blows to the noggin would scramble anyone's upstairs business. I know it's knocked a few of his memories loose. I worry about him, that's all. He's a good kid. Got a good heart.
Was Birdie with you the night of Halsey and Helen was killed?
Damn shame about that. Birdie thought the world of Helen, you know. He showed up drunk at my place wanting to talk about the breakup. Helen dumped him, he said. Boy, was he in a bad way. I'd never seen him like that before. We talked for a while, and when he felt better, I sent him back to the hotel. Told him to drink more water and get some sleep.
Good thing to do. So, confirmed his alibi. Oh, that was raw. I just saw on that loading screen, it says if it's brown, drink it down. Ugh, yuck. So we have to go back to report to the manager person or whatever he is, the owner. Yeah, see, if it's brown, drink it down. It's got a slug thing in the bottle. Penthouse. Okay, let's report.
Inspector,
Managed to track down Blackout Birdie.
I'm pleased to hear that. Birdie Holcomb is a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers property. When Helen was murdered, Birdie was nowhere to be found. The timing of his disappearance is unfortunate.
Unfortunate and suspicious. This isn't a good look for Birdie. Birdie's something of a character, but he's harmless. I feel bad for him.
Try not to feel too bad for him. Birdie is a brilliant athlete. The universe has balanced his talent by making him a slackwit.
Go easy on him. He's just lost the love of his life. His teammates are a bad influence on him. There was an incident with Willie Cow. He lost his temper at the picnic and he regrets it. His dealer was the only guy he talked to. He lost his love.
What it was that Helen saw in Birdie. Whatever it was, she seemed to trust him implicitly. He was always on his best behavior around her. Or he tried. I'm not a heartless man, Inspector. I know that losing Helen must have shaken Birdie to his core. Be plain with me, Inspector. Do you believe Black Hole Birdie killed Helen?
I really don't.
I'm relieved to hear that. I happen to be something of a fan of the hack attack. I'd hate to see him processed for murder, but we need to be absolutely sure. I'd like you to continue your investigation. Notify me as soon as you're ready to make a formal accusation.
Birdie needs to be locked up just to keep him out of trouble. By the way, Birdie agreed to stay at the Grand Colonial.
I appreciate that. I'd rather keep Birdie within the public eye than let him languish in a bar at the docks. If you're through investigating Birdie, I recommend looking into Cedric Kincannon. He's been entirely too comfortable since we began this investigation. I don't trust Cedric when he's comfortable.
Okay.
What floor would you like to visit?
Can we go to the VIP?
What authorized?
No. Guess we're exiting. Okay. Cedric's up that way. Can we waypoint over there? Yep.
You're not allowed up with
Well,
no
now,
appointment.
this is unexpected.
Unless you want to chat with some guard.
I'm torn. I despise rudeness toward Eileen, who is entirely invaluable to Slug, and yet I do enjoy this bold, dare I say brash, approach you're taking. Now then, here for my alibi, I assume.
With our explanation for the nonsense outside.
Another murder? Drunk Raptidons? Black Hole Birdie practicing...
Had a run-in with some slug agents.
Did you now? You're confident they were Slug agents and not, I don't know, hired thugs in stolen uniforms?
This very specific question. How do the thugs get their hands on slug gear?
I'm a very specific man. It tends to invite specific problems. The real question is, why would someone want thugs to get their hands on slug gear?
Clearly, whoever's behind this wants to pit slug against me against slug. Somebody out there is trying to smear your good name.
I suspect
I'll go for that one.
But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Can you?
Certainly, a lot of you more than anyone, given the work relationship. Gosh, could it possibly be the administrator? How dumb do you think I am? If you have a theory, spit it out.
Oh, that's good. That's very good, Inspector. I like this. Dominant, aggressive, The man in charge. I don't want to accuse anyone without hard evidence, though it may be worth noting Ludovico has motivation in spades. So, as you've deduced, I did not send anyone from Slug after you, nor is it likely they assigned themselves that task. Still, I am sorry for the trouble, Inspector. With that settled, I assume you'll want to know where I was the night of Helen's murder?
Yep.
Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine?
And where can I find this Elliot Nessa to verify that?
An excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of the land complex. I'm not sure what happened to it from there, scientifically speaking. Maybe it dissolved? Ultimately, though, it doesn't matter. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am incriminating people.
Then how am I supposed to trust anything you say? So your alibi is that you were busy murdering someone while you're a real piece of shit. Come on, Cedric. Try to be clear. You're the murder here. How am I to trust anything you say?
It's as I said. You shouldn't. If it helps, however, you might consider pursuing not my means, but my motive. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune.
So Helen's death is not a loss for Slug. Not sure yet, but if you do have a motive, I'm going to uncover it. But you're making a killing of tickets to her funeral. So Helen's death is a net loss for Slug.
Considering a line of commemorative merchandise, still, that's nothing compared to what Helen would have made us in the long run. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I have a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid.
Anything I should look into?
You may very well want to. This particular trouble strikes me as not unrelated to your investigation. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The thefts began a week before Helen's unfortunate death, and there have been more instances since. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter.
What is the connection to Helen's murder?
I'm not sure. I'm only confident there is one. That the thefts began mere days before Helen's untimely demise is an extraordinary coincidence. I'm not a man who believes in happenstance, Inspector. I do not trust it.
Guarantee I can't guarantee the theft isn't related to the murder. Really done a lot for me. I don't know what it means, but clearly forward errand arguing with you. Can't guarantee.
I certainly wouldn't take that bet. Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads. Me, scheming in my office, preparing to unspeakably mangle the perpetrator.
I'll say this once, whoever's behind this is going to jail. Not to you. I feel like I should say no to a violent crime lord. Just no unspeakable mangling in front of me, please. I like to commit my own horrific bodily harm things. Oh gosh. Not coming to you.
You do recall, Inspector, that I'm not to be trusted? But certainly, whatever you say. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. I've cleared her as a suspect myself, but should she refuse to cooperate, shoot her.
Oh god.
Oh, I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me and I will shoot her. And
oh
do
god.
feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account.
Before we get started.
Something else you wanted to discuss?
Why does Ludovico hate you so much anyway?
Original incident? Well, I made him an offer he should have refused.
And now it's doing business with you?
An excellent deduction, Inspector. Our combative relationship stems from paperwork, mundanely enough. Rizzo's contracted Sublight to construct the Eridanos atmospheric complex. Had Lou wanted Rizzo's to retain full control of Eridanos, he shouldn't have skimmed the revised contract I sent him. Lou's an administrator, for law's sake. I thought he would adore all the fine print I added.
So you tricked him?
Think of it this way. It was a test, and he failed. It was all perfectly legal, too, which irked Lou to no end. My power grab, as Lou called it, planted the seed of hatred. And Lou, obsessed with what should have been, has made sure to water it daily with his bitterness and anger.
You did steal what was rightfully his?
I think power belongs to those who submit the proper paperwork requesting it. Slug's control of Eridanos is a crucial step in my long-term plans for Sublight. The board needs to see irrefutable proof we are a respectable, legitimate business.
Why do you care so much what the board thinks?
Because one day soon, Sublight will obtain a seat on it. Meanwhile, our dear administrator is still laser-focused on old slights, which can be a nuisance. He's grown increasingly desperate to catch Slug with our hand in the proverbial cookie jar as of late, convinced we're involved in less than legal business opportunities.
But of course you are.
I could wink, but it always looks like I have something caught in my eye.
Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This copy of TK contains 142 fewer pages than a standard copy. The missing pages were likely removed to create sufficient space for the hidden listening device inside.
Engineering short-range transmission capabilities received. There must be somewhere nearby.
I figured that out just by looking at it? Huh. We ought to talk shop one of these days.
Inspector, please consider speaking into the device in order to trace the transmission and reveal the receiver's location.
Speak into the bug. Whoever's listening and coming for you. Moo.
Woolly cow impression transmitted. Transmission analysis complete. While the precise location of the receiver could not be pinpointed, it has been narrowed down to a smaller, approximate range.
How long has it been here?
Inconclusive. However, there is a minor accumulation of dust particles present on the book's uppermost surface.
So in the dust.
3% of the dust particles are less than 500 micrometers in diameter.
If most of the dust isn't even visible by the human eye, then the device can't have been here long.
That is highly likely, Inspector.
Include examination.
What's that you found? No, wait, don't tell me. Reveal once you've solved the case.
The receiver location. Quite a few way away.
I wonder if they're trying to compete with the groundbreaker.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the transmitter to the listening device found in Cedric's office. It's somewhat grime-covered.
Any clues as who put it here?
Due to the high level of foot traffic in this area, this unit is unable to determine who placed the device.
How long has it been on the ground?
The accumulated mix of sludge and detritus. The receiver has been present since approximately a week before Helen's death.
Take the receiver. I think I am going to leave it here. And probably continue next time. But we will see. I am enjoying the game. I think it's just I'm kind of over how the story is, and that, like, I don't know. It's a bit weird. Like, it's not my kind of game, I just think. Like, if you're into the whole corporate stuff, then sure. But for me, it's not so much. So, yeah. Anyway, I am going to get out of here, and I don't think I'll be on again tonight. I say that, and then I probably will, but no, I think I won't be. So, yeah. If you enjoyed the stream, please leave a follow. It'd be much appreciated. And I will try to be on again tomorrow. And we'll see what we play. I'm not too sure yet. It will either be some more of the Outer Worlds or that other game we were playing, Spirit Fury. So, yeah. Okay, bye-bye.